I'm Charlie Cummings. I'm a commercial director, and I've been at the office since May of 2018. So I got into real estate because a friend of mine actually turned me on to real estate. He was in the sort of same track I was of trying to figure out what to do coming from the consulting world. So we had a conversation and we talked about real estate, and I committed that I was going to get into real estate, not thinking I was going to get into commercial, but started doing residential. The challenge of commercial is that it is such a sort of large gamut of properties, and every property is so unique and every tenant situation is so unique. And to me, that's the complexity that I really enjoyed, that I saw sort of a long-term goal of mine, that I would always get excited and be challenged by the work. Being at KW Commercial, where most of us are generalists, which means we don't have a specific focus area, right? We can work in office, retail, industrial, multifamily, land, special use. So I think that's what makes us a little unique, in the sense that if you went to a typical commercial shop, a bigger one, you're very specialized. So you only focus on one asset class in one territory. And so for me, it's very challenging in the sense because you're always being exposed to different properties. I spent 8 years doing airport consulting, which a lot of people ask, what is airport consulting? Well, airports need a lot of work as far as design, as far as safety, as far as environmental compliance, everything you can think of, from your concessions to your taxiway design. Those are things that I worked on. So I helped airports look at their 5, 10, 20-year plans. So when I originally went to college, I went to college with the intention of being a commercial airline pilot. And then after about 6 months in, realized I wanted to do something more in the consulting world. So I do have my private pilot's license. I don't actively fly, but I know how to fly a single engine airplane. I really enjoyed that aspect where, when I'm on the ground now and people are trying to reach out to me and everything's a deadline and everything needs to be done. It's like when you're flying, you really can disconnect a little bit. So I think a lot of pilots that really enjoy the profession love that part of it, where it's just them in the sky and the aircraft, and no matter what's going on the ground, it doesn't really matter. It really is the safety of that aircraft and the people on board.